I'm Eliza, and this is Moving Pictures. Today we'll be running through the movies coming to theaters in the next month. Here is the list for May of 2018. If you would like to know more about any of these films, you can find the full trailer in the description below. Life of the Party. Deanna's husband has left her, despite her long-time dedication as a stay-at-home mother. While a door may have closed, a window has opened, and Deanna, or D-Rock, decides it's time for her to finish college, to go after her dreams that she'd left behind years ago. The problem? Her daughter goes to the same college. But Deanna isn't going to let that stop her as she discovers her true self and finds she doesn't have to be demure. She can be direct instead, diving head first into the campus experience. Starring Gillian Jacobs, Melissa McCarthy, and Adria Arjona. Breaking in. A person's home is their castle, but like castles in days of old, homes can be invaded if a person is determined enough. Sean Russell, played by Gabrielle Union, must find a way to survive as her home is broken into. She will not let these invaders harm her family. As they say, payback is a mother. Also starring Billy Burke and Richard Cabral. Beast. Isolation breeds distrust as a young woman discovers in her lonely, quiet community. Her family is oppressive, controlling, and suffocating her. When a stranger finds this solitary little town, she finds herself drawn to him. He's just so different from anyone she's ever met before, though coinciding with his mysterious appearance is a string of brutal murders. Perhaps he's the one committing them? Starring Jessie Buckley, Johnny Flynn, and Geraldine James. Revenge. It's dangerous enough to be a married man with a mistress. It becomes even more dangerous when firearms are involved. A man takes his mistress on a hunting trip with two of his married buddies, though there's something off about his business associates, as he calls them. Cornered and afraid, she must now protect herself against the predators her boyfriend has brought into the picture. Clearly, they have ill intentions on their mind, and she will get her revenge when the hunter becomes the hunted. Starring Matilda Anna Ingrid Lutz, Kevin Janssens, Vincent Colombe, and Guillaume Bouchet. Deadpool 2. The comic book movie that showed the world rated R rhymes with Regina, which rhymes with fun. The merc with a mouth is back. This time, Wade Wilson must fight through swarms of ninjas, yakuza, and sexually aggressive canines? We have no idea what this movie is actually about, but no one seems to care. It's Deadpool. Oh, and Cable gets to come along this time. And Domino. Just remember, Josh Brolin is Cable, not Thanos in this universe. Man, they're so hard to keep straight. Also starring the amazing Ryan Reynolds, the stunning Morena Baccarin, and the weasel TJ Miller. Book Club. Book clubs are making a comeback. Oprah has hers, PewDiePie has his, not joking, and these women have theirs. What's the book this time around? Oh, just a story about love and romance, 50 Shades of Grey. These four lifelong friends will find their perspectives dramatically shifted, their lives changed after reading this alluring tale. Starring Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen. Show dogs. If you ever wanted to see Miss Congeniality with dogs instead of people, then your wish has been granted. Max is a police dog as well as a Rottweiler, strong, solitary, macho. He must go undercover as a show dog, the complete opposite of his real personality, to stop a crime planned to go down at this prestigious dog show. He's not alone though, he has his human partner to help. Starring Alan Cumming, Stanley Tucci, and Natasha Lyonne. On Chesil Beach. Based on the novel by Ian McEwan, the year is 1962. In England, two youths have found romance together, a beautiful young couple, though society's puritanical views cause them to struggle. trying to find a way for romance and sexual freedom to coexist. Early on in the 60s, before the Beatles and the sexual revolution, the young lovers find themselves in an awkward and pivotal situation, which is, unfortunately, their wedding night. Starring Saoirse Ronan, Emily Watson, and Samuel West. Solo, a Star Wars story. Han Solo has an interesting past, one Star Wars fans have only read in books up to this point. We finally get to see on the big screen how Han met Chewbacca, his faithful co-pilot and friend, as well as Lando Calrissian, the suave confidence man himself. Just how good of a smuggler was Han before he joined the rebellion? It's time we find out. Starring Emilia Clarke, Aiden Enric, and Donald Glover. And in a new segment, here are 2 Netflix original films coming to the platform this month. The Kissing Booth. Elle is a solitary girl, a late bloomer, some might say. Never had a boyfriend, never even been kissed, but she's not gonna let that stop her. This spring, her school is throwing their annual carnival and she is going to man the kissing booth. As fate would have it, she shares a kiss with her secret crush, and it's just as wonderful as she had hoped. The only problem is that her secret crush is also her best friend's brother and therefore is off limits. What's a girl to do? Starring Joey King, Jacob Elordi, and Joel Courtney. Cargo. Starring Martin Freeman, Anthony Hayes, and Susie Porter, this post-apocalyptic thriller takes place in Australia after a terrible pandemic. A man infected by the disease must find a home for his infant daughter before the illness overtakes him. He must save her from suffering at his hand when he eventually loses control of himself due to the sickness. Any films you're really looking forward to, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Moving Pictures. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, hit the bell for notifications when we upload, and subscribe for more amazing content.